All right, people. We're going to see if anybody pops in. I don't know if anybody's going to pop in because it's questionable sometimes. If pop in or not, I sure hope people pop in. We're going to see how well this goes. We're going to, one person viewing. We'll see. It says one person viewing. So, someone's in here. Please say something. That's what I want you to do, is to say something. One like person in. One like. Rose, how are you doing? I did not get to the post office yet, Rose. I will be getting there. Just hang in there. You didn't want to say anything, Justin. How are you doing, sir? How's Justin doing? I'm just going live a little bit. I'm gonna try to get a few more people in here. I sure hope a few more people pop in here. It's hard to say. Just going to see here if I can get. Oh, that's good. No, I'm good. I'm not going to say. I'll tell you what happened today. Excuse me. We went to the store because we had to buy some groceries. And while we're in the store, Dale, how are you doing, sir? I dropped my phone case on the floor, the clip part, and I bent down to pick it up, and my whole back just crackled like somebody took a freaking bowl of Rice Krispies and filled it full of milk. It just cracked and popped, and I've been in pain ever since. But other than that, I am doing good. I just have to take something for it, like some Tylenol or something. I should be good. But it's nice and cool right now. I'm not going to complain about anything else. Other than that, I'm good. I'm just going to invite. Oh, see, I did not know. I don't know why nobody got it. Well, I just went live like a minute ago, so maybe that's why you didn't get notified yet, huh? Ooh. Very nice, Dale. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's okay. You know, you can chill with us, and then when you go live, we'll chill with you. I'm just going to invite a few people real quick. Will, did you get affected by the hurricane at all? I had some information on that I wanted to tell you about it. The hurricane. It's kind of crazy what happened. Yeah, well, I'd be a little nervous too. But it would be fun. Yeah, had unsurvivable storm surges, right? Now, the storm surge was so bad that it made the Mississippi River run north instead of south. It's always ran south, and the storm surge was so big it ran north for the first time for a while. Now it's probably back to normal, but it was crazy. Just trying to invite a few people. I should do this first, but I don't know why. I bet it was probably had a lot of power to it too. My brother-in-law had an SS Chevy Malibu. I don't know, it was a 70s one. Really, it was worth a lot of money. He was very, very picky about it. And so he went to his boss and said, "Can I borrow money?" He had to buy something. And because he needed to fix something or something. And his boss said, "Sure, I'll lend you the money, but what do you got for collateral?" And he goes, "Well, I got the car. I'll give you the title and the car to hold until I pay you back." And his boss is like, "Okay, I give you so much time to pay me back." Well, my brother-in-law saved his money, and when he went to get it back, and it was like a year past the deadline, he had the money. His boss goes, "No, you didn't pay me back in time. I sold the car." He was pissed. But you know what? When you borrow money like that, guess what? You better be willing to pay it back on time, right? And it was blue. It was blue. Did you ever watch that show, Rust something in it's on Netflix or something? It's pretty cool. I like it. I think it's cool. I can't remember what the name of it is. I'll look it up here in a minute. I am just still inviting a few people. Hopefully, a few more people pop in here because that would be great. People, please hit the thumbs up so that way it sends notifications out to people, huh? Ed, how are you doing, sir? How are the fires, Ed? How are the fires? There's got to be someone else I invite in here. Maybe not. There might not be anybody else in here. Interesting. Maybe not. Tanisha, that's who I was looking for. Your name on here. How are you doing, Tanisha? How's let me start off by asking, how's everybody doing? I've seen a few people say that they're doing okay. And anything new with anybody? Well, we know Dale here got to drive that car. You didn't scratch it, huh? I'll tell you a story about my brother-in-law's car. I was like, my sister, I'm the youngest of all the kids, and it was my older sister's boyfriend. And he pulls up in the yard one day and he's washing his car. And I said, dude, you got my dad's permission to do that? I was like 10 years old, and he's like, I don't need your dad's permission. I'm just doing this, right? He was trying to show off to my sister. So then he washes. He goes, I need something to drink or go to the bathroom or something like that. So he knocks on the door. My sister lets him in. He comes back outside. He goes, look, don't you touch my car because I just washed it. And you don't tell a 10-year-old not to touch a car. So I took my finger and he walked in and he looked out the window and I put my finger right on the hood of the car and I ran down the whole side, running my finger along it. He never, ever did catch me. He tried to chase me down, but he couldn't catch me. It was hilarious. Driving in the valley, huh? Oh, yeah, I haven't heard nothing about that either. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Because they're trying to do the same thing in Alabama, and if they come up with a decent ruling, it might help out Alabama. Did your boss did your landlord go with you for the ride, Dale? Juan, how are you doing, sir? How is everything going up there where you're at? Kind of chilly here today. It was only in the 60s, and I think it's going to be like that for a while. I said, here's what sucks about living so far north. August is over. All right. Come September 1st and on, snow can fly at any time, especially at nighttime. See, Tanisha, I read that, and you need to be careful. That could be dangerous for a diabetic. I would never do it myself, and I'm a diabetic. Never would I do it. Yeah, it's his car. He can do what he wants. Well, that's cool. Tell the rooster I said hello. Just kidding. So what you're saying is you're fine with um not being able to breed these animals and stuff like that? Is that what I don't understand what you're trying to say there? Because I know in Florida it might be a problem, but Alabama, it gets cold there. The animals wouldn't survive if they got out, especially the exotic stuff. They would not survive if it got out. Yeah, okay, but then you would have to go get permits, business licenses, and all. What if you just want to breed to have fun and trade them with people and give them to people? I mean, I do understand, you know, commercials, but what about like the average person that wants to keep one? All right, you can try it, Tanisha, but I'm just telling you, it's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I wouldn't do it. I would do what I told you about the carb thing, and I guarantee you do the carb thing, you'll lose so much weight it won't even be funny. It just drops off you, it melts off you because your body starts using. Trust me, I've lost a lot of weight. My body started using my fat reserves, which I don't need, but I have them just to keep up the energy because you're not eating carbs, which turns to sugar. It's the only way to truly lose weight and for it to work. Average person couldn't keep what? Are we talking about the same thing here? Are we talking about like tegus and stuff like that? I think the average person can keep that. Steve, how are you doing, sir? Very sweet. Oh, I wonder if that got his attention, Rose. I didn't mean to do that, guys. I was just goofing around. Steve, how is everything going there, man? I got to text you this week because I want to talk to you about a couple things. If I could talk to you, or yes. You get all moved and everything. Last I talked to you, you were moving. So, what animals are we talking about now in Florida? Will, because obviously I missed something somewhere along the way. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. That is buffering. No. See, Tanisha, hold on a minute, guys. Hello. No, no. She's out though. She's at the store. All right. All right. When I get a chance, yes. All right. Yeah, I know. All right. Bye. No, Tanisha. She's following the Diabetic Association of America thing. That is totally wrong. It's old. It's outdated. It doesn't work. You should not eat more than 40 carbs a day. Take my word for it. Look up Dr. Fong on YouTube. Dr. Fong is a diabetic expert. That's all he does. He puts people's diabetes into remission. He makes them so that they don't have diabetes no more. Dr. Fong. That's who you need to look up. He 40 carbs, 40 to 60, 40 to 50 carbs a day is all you need. You do not need more than that. Yeah, you should not eat more than 40 carbs a day if you're diabetic, man. 250 carbs, you'll never get your diabetes under control that way. My sister eats carbs like that, and she cannot get her diabetes under control. I started eating like 30 to 40 carbs a day. I don't take medicine now, it's gone. But you can't eat carbs. Carbs are bad. Carbs turn to sugar in your system. Do not eat 250 carbs a day if you want to try to get your sugar under control. Trust me when I tell you. Dr. Fong. I will send you a link to his website. To his page on Facebook if you want me to, or I'll send you something about him. Okay? Oh, that'll be sweet to see, Steve. Oh, sweet. I'm glad you're moving. That's great. Oh, I hope you enjoy the move really well. I went, yeah, he's small. You really don't have to worry too much. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with the internet lately. It just does that once in a while. It's weird. Yes, Dale, I'm truly sorry about that. I remember you saying that. But I didn't know it was carb related, because of diabetes. Yes, you should not eat more than 30 carbs a day. 20 to 30, like I said, I eat between 20 and 40 carbs a day. That's it. And my sugar is totally under control. I'm never above. I'm like 95 with my sugar every day. That's what my daughter says too. She would cease to exist if she had to go down to 40 carbs a day. I said, but you'll do it if you become a type 2 diabetic. You'll be doing that. That's freaking crazy crap, man. And it's just amazing how carbs and almost everything has carbs in it. I mean, there are some stuff that don't have carbs, but it's just amazing what has carbs in it. One slice of bread has like 20 carbs in it. Now, if you eat a sandwich, the meat and the cheese probably don't have carbs in it. The mayonnaise probably don't have carbs in it because most mayonnaise doesn't. But the bread, you eat a sandwich, you're up to 50 carbs almost right there for one meal. And you should only have 20 to 30, well, 20 between 20 and 40 carbs a day. Like I said, Dale, I'm truly sorry that happened. And that's, yeah. When they discovered I was a type 2 diabetic, they took blood gases from my wrist. You know how painful that is? And the first time they did it, they couldn't get it. And they had to stick me like 3 times in each arm in your wrist to get your blood gases. And I didn't have it. My blood work comes back good. All my blood work comes back good. Except my sugar was high. That was it. They were shocked because how high, my sugar was way up. And they were just completely shocked that, I don't have a fatty liver. I don't have any of that. All that's good. I hope, Tanisha, are you still here? I hope I didn't upset you. I just worry that I don't want to see nothing bad happen. Yes. Now, some breads that are made from like almond bread, almond flour, coconut flour, things like that, you can get them with low carbs in it. But um, started with you're funny, Will. But still, I would rather not eat it because I would rather eat other things than carbs because I can get more food that way. And it's hard to say, what will you eat any more food? No, it's like if you eat a lot of carbs, you eat 40 carbs in one meal, and that's your carbs for the day. It kind of limits you on the rest of the day onto what you can eat. So I choose not to eat anything with carbs in it. I choose to eat a lot of high protein foods and things like that. Your meats and cheeses and stuff don't even have carbs in it. Some cheeses do, and even if it does, it's very low in carbs. Very, very low in carbs. It's amazing at what you can eat and realize there's no carbs in it, like you can get yogurt, right? There's yogurt out there, even flavored yogurt that's only got like 5, 6, 7 carbs in a container, and you can eat the container of yogurt. Whistle Dixie. Ah, you're funny. So, Steve, how is the reptile stuff going? How is the ball pythons and geckos and all that stuff to. No, I would like you to try something, Tanisha. I just worry about you getting hurt or sick. That's why I said you should just cut the carbs out, and you'll notice if you cut your carbs out, you'll lose weight, and you're you'll lose weight fast. Seriously, I lost. I'll be honest with you guys. I lost 50 pounds in a little over a month cutting carbs. No joke. Yeah, that's another thing. There's a lot of carbs. There's a lot of food that has carbs that you would not realize had carbs in it. Then that carbs turn into sugar. You're better off eating sugar than you are carbs. Yeah, see? Just go and pee. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I don't want to upset you, Tanisha. I'll change the subject. I just don't want to see anything bad happen to you um by doing something that's like kind of bad for you, you know. That's why if you just cut the carbs out, you would notice a difference. But you can do what you want. I'm sorry. Sweet, Steve. That's awesome. I agree with you, Will. That's why I said I'm not going to say no more about it. I don't want to upset her in any way. I'm very opinionated. Andrew, he went to the bathroom. When he comes out, I will tell him that you got it first. Tanisha always gets it first. She's on the ball. Sweet. So you want me to wait till next week to contact you? Is that what you're saying? Because I will wait till next week to contact you. How are the baby geckos coming? Are you doing good with the baby geckos and stuff, or did you get rid of them, or what? They went to the store for what I don't know, but you could text her. She's probably still at the store. Tanisha got you first. She called you King Nerd. Hello, King Nerd. What do you need to tell her?
Do you know how Roswell and Manny were out for 2 days sick?
Uh-huh.
They're doing it at school. Like you have a stomach ache or something, they kick you out of school for 2 days.
Oh, I know that's way, but they don't have. They don't have it though, right?
No, they don't have it. They only do that for safety because if it's you're sick, because most people are only sick for like 2 days, 2-something days.
Yeah.
And if you're over it, they said literally they were only sick for like a half a day.
Yeah. On the geckos, you're sold out that quick. I know gecko sales are all sales really are doing better than I thought they would be doing at this time of year. You want to shut that kitchen light off, Andrew, over there? Please? Yeah, thank you.
Why do I have to?
You don't have to do anything. I'm just asking. Thank you, son.
Why do you want me to? It's the middle of the day.
Why do you want the light on in the middle of the day?
Because we normally do it. It's easier to see in our kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Then we turn the light off at night, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we don't. If anyone's walking by, so they don't.
I will call you Monday. Yeah. Because I want to talk to you about geckos and your snakes and stuff. That's really cool, and how everything else is going. So. Anyway. Hey.
Dollar General had that shampoo I wanted to try.
Oh, there you go.
Yossi stuff for curly hair.
Yep.
So I bought it.
I just said Andrew, turn that light off, but that's okay. No, I'm not saying it.
Hey, language!
That's not what I said, Emma.
No, you don't want me in the kitchen. I understand.
Whatever. I did not say that. Masked Singer's going to start. Yes, we got a notification today. I can't wait.
You fucking happy now, you little bitch? What?
Her mouth. She turned into an adult, I guess, and she thinks she can talk to me that way. Should I get up and smack? She's gonna.
Look, I got candy.
Yeah, it's all junky crap.
Look, I got candy. Look,
What?
these are all blue raspberries.
Yeah, I know. Come on, don't. Trouble. Kids are trouble, especially when they start growing up. I don't know where she even got a mouth like that because you never hear me talk like that. Peace, love, and rubber gloves. Ah. Yeah. I know, and I could get up and like smack somebody, but I won't do it because I'm trying to be a nice guy. But you can't be friends or be nice with your children. You got to be like the adult and the father. But you guys know what I mean. So, what is new with everybody? No, you can't. And that's no joke. You cannot always be nice. There's no way you can be nice always. It just ends up being trouble. If you try to be nice, it ends up being trouble. Uper was on here a little bit ago, but I don't know. He was driving, he said, so I don't know if he's still on here or not.
What's going on?
Nice, Tanisha. Yeah, Emma does it though. Only when she's trying to joke around and act like she's a tough person. She doesn't do it like all the time.
What are you talking about?
You.
What about me?
You're a beautiful woman. I'm madly in love with you, and you're the greatest person ever.
That's not what you were saying.
Is that not what I was saying, everybody? Go ahead. If I was saying it, yeah. Say yes up there. Justin said, hi, Becky.
Hi, Justin.
And then she raised her to be.
Oh, you're talking about Emma.
No, they were talking about we did a good job. And I said, well, she raised her to be very much so independent and just say what's on your mind. Kids. Tanisha. He was talking nice about you. See that? See it?
I don't like those that much.
The peach ones?
Yeah. Not to be fan.
It was a habit. Yeah. Well, you know what? They say the most intelligent people in the world swear a lot. I don't know. Tanisha said you and her have business to discuss after September 23rd. I know it's September 23rd.
Oh, heck, yep. How are they going to do it this year, though?
Yeah, that's a good question because last year they had to do it. They filmed it all first. And then, unless all these people are in quarantine and they're just going to do it over video screen, and then people vote. Like they'll let the people watch and vote.
If that's what you're talking about.
That's what she's talking about because
I'm
she mentioned.
assuming that's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
because she mentioned it up there earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Masked Singer.
Yes, we're
I say we get on once a week and discuss the Masked Singer.
on here. I think you should do it. A Masked Singer talk about like the day after some. You can do it and host the whole thing. Yes.
If I don't have work.
If you don't have work, if not, then you'll do it on the day you don't have work. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. What do you think, Tanisha? Everybody thinks it's a good idea, hon. At least Justin does. I think it's a good idea. I like it. I like it. I love that show. And then you know what we got to do too, Tanisha? We have to write down who we think each individual person is, and we'll go from there. Like last year, I guessed a few of them, but we have to write it down. I will have it. I'll put up my chart like I did last time, and I will mark off people as it's going because I take the clues. I really research the clues, and then I go from there. Oh, Dale, you don't know what you're missing, man. You need to look up the Masked Singer and go from there because the Masked Singer is amazing. It's probably the greatest show on TV besides Survivor. I like Survivor too, and Big Brother. We're Big Brother fans too. I don't know, if you guys like the Big Brother, and I don't know if you guys like the Masked Singer, and I don't know if you guys like the other one, Survivor, but we like them all. Yes. Oh, you like Survivor too, and the Masked Singer. I know. Except Justin, I was like, you're like, I can't believe this person was it last year. You can't do that. Tell the day out because you goofed me up. I mean, I understand it was an accident. Yes, that's what they try to guess who the singer is. But they could do it like they do Big Brother because Big Brother right now they put all them guys in quarantine first for like 20 days or something. Check them and then put them in the house. So technically, they could do that with the Masked Singers too, and then put them in. Yeah, Big Brother's good. Never missed an episode of Survivor. I can be honest with you, never have done it. I love Survivor. You know who my favorite character of all time on Survivor was? Let me hear who was your favorite character of all time on Survivor, Justin? Mine was Russell. I hate it when he slams his door. Why do they want to come to you? Do they want to take something from you or something? Or do they want to check something? Who called animal control on you anyway? Russell. Do you remember Russell? Richard Hatch. Oh, you found the rooster, right? Is that what you're saying? I did not know that. Dale, thank you for stopping in. You can stop. I'll see you next time. It was great to have you here. Yeah, good question. Why are they coming? Is it because of the rooster? Did you? Yeah. Oh, I liked what's his name too. What the heck's his name? Rupert. Rupert was good. I liked Rupert too. My two favorite characters. One was Rupert. He was on twice, and so was Russell. Russell the first time did really good. He went all the way to the end, but the second time they got rid of him quick. Oh yeah, okay. I got you. Got you. Hey, Han. I'll wait till she comes out. I'll ask her what her favorite. But I am going to make cards and write down who I think the Masked Singer is. Because I like getting my ideas of what I think. Hey, hon. Oh, Boston Rob's good too. Who is your favorite player of all time in Survivor? I told him my favorite. You know who my favorite is. You hate him. Russell. What about Rupert? You liked Rupert. But I think you like Boston Rob too, though, don't you? I like Boston Rob. He's okay, but Rupert is like number 2, but Russell's number 1. It was just his attitude, the way he did things. I mean, he took and hid rice and everything. Kind of controlled the whole situation. That's true, Steve.
Are you talking about Russell?
Yeah, Russell, yeah.
Wasn't it his nephew who played or his son?
It was his nephew who came on. They got rid of him quick, too, right away. Boom.
Yeah, once they found out that it was his nephew.
Yeah, as soon as that's right. As soon as he told them it was his nephew, they got rid of him immediately. They voted him off. But then I don't know how they're going to do a Survivor now because of this COVID. Maybe they got to put them in quarantine too for a while and then put them out there.
TV?
Big Brother. I don't know if anybody. I don't remember if anybody said they watched Big Brother, but I told them that that's one of our favorite shows. Yes, Steve. Talk to you Monday. Thank you for stopping in. But when we do the lives about the Masked Singer and stuff, we'll mark it as don't overwork Steve as Masked Singer, lives and stuff. And we'll see how that goes. I mean, even if it's just you, Tanisha, and us, it's good. Or you and Becky, but I'm sure you guys will get people in there. I like it. I like it. Good idea.
They canceled the Amazing Race halfway through filming.
Yeah, Becky. I'm not a big Amazing Race fan, but Becky is. She likes Amazing Race. But I like Big Brother. I like Survivor, and I like the Masked Singer. I also like that Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen. I like that show too. Hell's Kitchen's really good too. I don't know if any of you guys watch Hell's Kitchen or not. Yes, I thought that was hilarious too.
What?
That Tommy Chong was on it last year. Well, last season. You know what I like about the Masked Singer? I'm going to tell you what I like about the Masked Singer. Some of the nobodies that are nobodies, that are no singers at all, bump some professional singers off. You get these professional singers and they get knocked off. I mean, look at last year. That JoJo, what the heck's her name? Yes. JoJo Siwa bumped a whole bunch of people off. And there was some big singers in there too. I mean, I think Shaka Khan was in there and they got booted. And you know who guessed JoJo Siwa immediately? Emma. She was sitting there and she watched her on there and she watched her sing and she watched her dance. And as soon as Emma seen her dance, she goes, "That's JoJo Siwa." I'm like, what? So I looked it up. And because I'd never heard of her before. And then I looked her up and I watched her videos. Definitely. I knew right then and there. I'm like, that's JoJo Siwa. Yep. Yeah, I like that show. Yeah, Emma saw one. She was sitting there and she saw her come out, because I think she was in the group B or whatever. Watched her the first night. It's like, that's JoJo Siwa. And she knew her immediately. I'm like, oh. I looked it up and sure enough, that's who it was. And just so you guys know, this is nothing but water. It's sparkling water, nothing in it, just water and a little bit of flavor from the strawberry flavor, which is all natural. No sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no nothing. Are you talking about the sparkling water? I'll show you. Sparkling water. I usually get Buble, but they didn't have any. And all zeros. Boo, 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 boo. Zero everything. Zero carbs, zero everything. So we're good. Good. You know, my sister, same thing. She tried that Buble. She tried like this. And she's got a problem. My sister has a problem with having to have sweet. Everything has to be sweet. I don't care what it is. It has to be sweet. Everything has to have a sweet taste for it. I told her, I said, look, you don't live to eat. You eat to live. That's all you need. But sweet. Everything had to be sweet. It has to be sweet for her. Blackbird, how you doing? Yeah, a person shouldn't spend their entire life worrying about food and sweets and stuff like that. Whose video? Blackbirds? I did not see it. I will have to go check it out. What's the name of the video? Put a link in here, Justin, so I can make sure I see that if you could. Yeah. And walking. You got to walk. I walk a lot now. I never used to walk much, but I try to walk as much as possible when I can walk. I can't walk real far, but I try to get steps in, you know, because of my spinal bifida and my cystic twin. I had bad back. You guys don't want a bad back. Did you guys see the update on my cactus? I'm waiting for it to bloom any day now. Any day now. Well, that's good, Uper. That is very good. How are you doing, Uper? How was your day? How are your animals? Anything new? Any new clutches? Anything like that? There you go, guys. Check out Blackbird's video. I'll have to go check it out when this is over. Yeah, that's the way you like it. Babies eating, adults screwing. That's all that matters, right? That's great. That to me is great. That way, well, at least you know you're doing things right. When you're getting eggs, getting clutches, babies are doing good. You're doing everything right. That's all that matters. Sales are probably good because I heard a lot of sales are really good. I took a step back from a few things this year. And I'm going to stay back for a while, but there's some things I'm getting that it's going to be fun. What is your most anticipated clutch this year, Justin? I mean, Jason. What's the one thing you're dying to do this year and you hope you get it? Like, you hope you make this genetics. Oh, yeah, I understand that, Rose. Did I see the video? What was it, if you don't mind me asking? And I'll tell you. And Rose, how are your geckos doing? No, I told you I took a break this year. I'm not breeding anything this year. I just felt that with COVID and all this and the economy taking a tank, I figured I wouldn't do anything. And it doesn't hurt to give your animals a break either. I figured I wouldn't do anything. I'd just wait because it doesn't hurt a bit to wait. That's good, Huber. Yes. Oh, don't be. What are you apologizing for? No need to apologize at all. What exactly do you feed them? And do you have trouble getting insects or anything like that? Because I've seen some people having trouble getting insects, and I see other people saying they don't know what all the fuss is. There's no trouble getting insects. I don't know. You know, it's hard to say. It's the luck of the draw, I guess. You getting ready for snow, Youper? Because I know you guys get snow early too. Yeah, I hate it. I hate picking up rats like that. That's why I like to order frozen ones. I used to raise them, but that with snakes and raising them, it gets a little overwhelming. Are you really, Youper? You want to move down south? Ah, LKB Pythons, how are you doing, sir? Oh, that looks funny. I can't wait to see that movie. I like it. So what do you consider down south warmer? Like down south of your state, out of your state, way down south, or what? Arizona ways? And that stuff's good, right? Because I was just Rose, that Pangea breeding growing formula is good. That's okay. Hey, you know what, Uber? I got a house next door. That's where you want to go, buddy. Right next door. What do you want to link? I think you just put the link up on here, and then it has to get approved by a moderator, and there's plenty of moderators to approve it. He can link it here. Nobody will see it until a moderator okays it. At least I think that's the way it works. That's the way I thought it worked. So you're getting tired of the old cold weather up there, huh, Uper? So what are they going to call you now if you go down south? Snowbird instead of Uper? Going Uper? That won't waste time. Just go over and grab it, throw it up. There's nothing wasteful about it. You're not going to waste nobody's time. What do you mean you don't like you don't miss the snow? I don't, grew up in a city, Philadelphia, didn't get much snow. Down south, I lived in Arizona, Phoenix, didn't get much snow. So it's I like the snow to a point. I just don't like it when it gets 75 below zero and you get a blizzard that covers your damn house. Okay, if that becomes your summer home, though, how you plan to work that out with the animals, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, that would make it tough. Although I'll tell you, we have a lady here who's got MS really bad, and she will tear around. She'll run you over with her wheelchair, and all winter long she's going everywhere. And I said, she's gonna end up getting run over or something. Oh, I got what you're saying. They'll take care of them when you're not around. Is that what you're saying? I have adult kids too, but would I trust them with my animals? No. And they know what they're doing. I don't know. It just kind of freaks me out when I'm not in charge of my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel better when I'm in charge of it. I know somebody that's legally blind is a holy terror behind the car wheel. Can see shadows, can see things, can't drive at night, but they still do it. Oh, that's good then. That is good. Okay, we're going to put this to a vote right now. How many people think I should make Blackbird a moderator on here? Gotta let me know. If we get enough votes, if the majority says yes, I'll make you one and you can put it on here. Otherwise, you got to wait because we're a big family and we trust everybody. Yeah, it kind of scares me to go on vacation too sometimes, but that's why you got to get animals that can live. All they have to do is put water in them and stuff like that. Like snakes are good. You don't have to feed them, but that's one down. That's two down. Not looking good. Okay. These guys all had to earn it. No, you're not pushing my buttons. We're a family. These guys here, they're the ones that I worry about. This is their channel, too. So if you got to wait, you got to wait. That's okay, though. You know what you need to do? Nope. That's true, Youper. You know what you need to do? You need to go on Facebook. You need to get that video, share it with Justin on Facebook or somebody on Facebook, and then they could turn around and put it up here for you. Took Youper a while to become a mod. Took Justin, Tanisha, Rose. They had to do their due diligence and hang in there because I did make somebody a mod once and they started goofing stuff up and they had to go. I had to ban them. No, I'm not. Nobody's gonna. I'm sure he will too. He pops in here every time. Just give it some time. Are you on Facebook? Because if you're on Facebook, you could share the link to DEA Exotics Facebook page. And I can get it and put it up for you. So, Youper, if you're going to become like a traveler, you're going to go from where you're at to down south and then back up again during the summer. Will we see you much on here anymore? Like, will you be too busy to be on YouTube anymore and doing your videos or what? Up and down the Great Mississippi. Yeah, did you hear it flowed backwards yesterday? Not that I know of. Oh, yeah, Reagan, but I haven't seen her in a long, long time on here. So if you're on Instagram, you could share the link on there. You can definitely share the link on there. You can share the link right on my Instagram, DEA_exotics. And then I can put it up here for you. Reese's Pythons, what is up? I'm doing good, Reese. How about you? You didn't get hit by that storm at all, did you, down there? That hurricane that came in? Or did you? You don't have to find my live on Instagram. You just got to share it. Send me a message. You can send it to me in a message on Instagram. The link, and then I can put it up here. How is everybody at your place, Reese's Pythons? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I heard it was pretty bad. I'm glad it missed you guys. I'm glad it missed you because I heard it was horrible. You guys have been staying away from the COVID stuff that's going around? Oh, be safe, Blackbird. Be very, very safe. Today they did testing for COVID down here. Where you can go, anybody can go and get tested. I don't know if have they done that where you guys are at, where you just go get tested for COVID, see if you got it or anybody's got it. No, but they got the other thing you guys can get. There's a land hurricane. They just had one in Iowa. Did you see that? I forget what it's called. I'm going to look it up real quick. If anybody knows the name of it, please share it. No, not a dust storm. No. They have a Derico? Derico? A Derico. A Derico. Kyle, hello. Yes, a Derico or Derico. That's what it's called. 2020 is a very crazy year, I have to admit. Knock on wood. But we do get tornadoes and blizzards and freaking scorching hot heat waves where, you can't take the heat. May I ask what's happening in 2024, Uber? Kentucky. Been to Kentucky. Becky and I were in Kentucky and we're driving, and there was this trooper right next to us, and he had his hands off the steering wheel going about 70 miles an hour down the highway, just dancing away inside the car. It was hilarious. You said you would like to hit the fast forward to 2024. Why is that, if you don't mind me asking? That's what I'm asking. Why would you want to see 2024? No, see, no. Aderico is where from east to west, and you have a bad storm that turns into a land hurricane. What you're having is an actual tropical storm that was a hurricane that's coming up and through. So how are you doing, Kyle? If you're still in here. Mert, how are you doing? Yeah, we do. We need a lot of crazy stuff to work out the difference. Oh, I never said they couldn't. Yeah, tropical storms can be extremely dangerous. You can get a lot of tornadoes from tropical storms. Trees can come down. Ice storms, I get them here sometimes. Not really bad though. Mainly blizzards. When we lived in Oklahoma, that's when you get freaking crazy ice storms. Yeah, we didn't have any this year, but last year we had a couple tornadoes. Or we did have one this year. It was right side. I'm sorry. It was right out on the side of town here, and it went and destroyed a farm a little bit from here, about half a mile from here. Caught the edge of town and went right across the highway and hit a town. It's probably not even a half a mile, eighth of a mile maybe. No, but you're from Minnesota, Justin, so you know the snow thing that goes on up around here. And I'm not from I don't live in Minnesota, but you know the whole storm thing. I mean, the whole snow thing. Hey, Becky. Sure. Why, do you got it up? Oh. Yeah, it's weird how they do things. I'll be there in a minute. It's weird how they do things, because like she just rented that movie for $20. It's because they're not putting them in theaters. It's all going to be out. See, you can do a live stream, but you can't do it from your phone, right? You have to do it from a computer, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh, there goes the dog too. I'm gonna have to get off because of the dog. Yes. So, Uper, Blackbird, Justin, Rose, Tanisha, Mert, Kyle, everybody else who happens to be in here, Reese's Pythons. I want to thank everybody for stopping in here. If I happen to miss any of you guys, don't forget, I know you were in here, and it makes me feel great. So I'm going to let you guys go. I will talk to you guys all later. You guys need to leave in the comments when this video is over, or text me or something. You made me laugh. Peace, love, and chicken grease. What you want me to talk about? What topics you want me to talk about? I'll do research on it. We'll do the topic. We'll hit it up good. Anything. You name it, we'll do it. Well, just limit, but you know what I'm saying. All right, guys. Peace.